Ladies and gentlemen, my name's Dan. I'm from the Sydney branch of the AUWU. I've been unemployed for around 3 years now. And basically I want to speak about my experiences as an open unionist on a Work for the Dole site. And especially Owen's advocacy line that he operates and how it has helped not only me, but every single person down there on the site. It was the second day of Work for the Dole this year, in early January, and Sydney's had a bit of a heat wave. February was really hot and the end of January was absolutely smoking. It was 34 degrees at 11 AM and we started asking about what time do we get sent home. And I know that you guys have different temperatures down here, but the humidity was off the scale. Nothing was set up. We had no shade. We were working on concrete. We were doing sanding. Some people were gardening and some people were playing around with some pottery. 35 degrees came around and that was supposed to be the cut-off and we were going home. And they rang up the job service agent, the Work for the Dole operators rang up the job service agent and she said, no, you're not going home. And she's this Polish bird, Hannah. And she just doesn't like unemployed people whatsoever. She doesn't.
She runs the work for the
Yeah. Well, you know, 35 degrees came around and lunch came around, 12 o'clock, and everyone was jack of it. And so I, having had some email contact with Owen earlier in the year and expressed my desire to lend a hand to the AUWU, I gave him a call on the advocacy line. And he sent through to me some information regarding a risk assessment and how it was the operator of Work for the Dole's responsibility to make the call when to send us home. It wasn't the job service agents, and it wasn't up to us to call our job service provider. It was their responsibility under OH&S laws to call it quits. So they were having a meeting with the JSA. I went and found my supervisor. I relayed to him the text message which Owen had sent to us, and within 2 minutes, we were all knocked off. Throughout February, we had a number of other days like that where we got knocked off early. You know, it was all about safety. And safety is a big concern down on these OH&S sites. And just last Friday, Hannah, who's the manager of Work for the Dole, not for the whole Sydney region for the youth, because the Addison Road Centre in Marrickville is the only centre which works 4 days a week, so therefore it pulls from the whole Sydney catchment. I was having an argument with her, and I argued pretty well. I don't raise my voice, so I debate. It was about supplying boots, steel cap boots like what I'm wearing today, especially for people in the gardening crews. She turned around after I left, and she asked me to leave the office. She called up the Work for the Dole operators and said that I threatened to bring an entire union down and shut down their entire business. So I said nothing of the sort. She is the one who likes to embellish stuff, but the word union is still very strong today, you know. And I went down on Saturday just to drop some firewood off at the pizza oven because it is a really good community centre, the Addison Road Centre. And I saw all my Work for the Dole operators having a work health OH&S lesson from a private contractor, just getting up to date. So just a small debate with my JSA, got a lot of stuff for the unemployed. And you know, I'm the only one really fighting for it on our site. Unfortunately, we've just lost an MUA Wharfie, who was going to be my off-sider, and when we try to, you know, properly unionise the site, but you know, union is a powerful word, and you know, the youth, this is how you get to the youth if you want to unionise them, it's through the Unemployed Workers Union. Thank you.